Beneath the steaming jungles of ancient Mesoamerica lies a mystery so old, so profound, that even after centuries of study, we are left with more questions than answers. Imagine a civilization that appeared almost out of nowhere, with advanced knowledge of art, astronomy, engineering, and spirituality, centuries before the great Maya and Aztec empires rose to glory. Pause. Who were these people? Where did they come from? And how did they shape the very foundation of Central American civilization? They are called the Olmecs, often known as the mother culture of Mesoamerica. But the truth is far stranger, far murkier, and far more enigmatic than the textbooks ever admit. Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. Colossal stone heads weighing up to 40 tons, carved with incredible precision, each one with unique features, as if they were portraits of forgotten rulers. These heads stare silently across the landscape, their expressions both regal and mysterious. No inscriptions explain their meaning. No records tell us their stories. Only the stone remains, whispering of a civilization that seemed to emerge from the shadows of time, only to vanish just as suddenly. The Olmecs, their beginnings are hidden in the fog of history. Their disappearance no less mysterious. Archaeologists place their origins around 1500 BCE along the swampy Gulf Coast of what is now Veracruz and Tabasco, Mexico, but the sudden sophistication of their culture unsettles historians. Unlike other civilizations that show a gradual build-up of complexity, the Olmecs appear fully formed urban centers, monumental architecture, complex religious practices, and stunning works of art. Pause. It is as if they carried knowledge from somewhere else, some lost tradition, or perhaps even another world. The Olmecs were not merely builders and artists. They were astronomers who tracked the movements of the heavens with remarkable precision. They aligned their ceremonial centers with celestial events, laying the groundwork for the intricate calendars. Later, perfected by the Maya, they were sculptors who crafted jade masks so lifelike they seemed to breathe. They were engineers who moved giant stones across miles of swamp without the wheel, without beasts of burden, using methods we still struggle to comprehend. How did they do it? How could a people so ancient command such skill, such foresight, such vision? And then there is the riddle of their faces. The colossal heads carved from basalt display features that appear unlike the local population, sparking endless debate. Some see broad noses, thick lips, and strong jaws that seem to reflect African features, leading to wild theories of transoceanic contact thousands of years before Columbus. Others argue they represent local chiefs, stylized and symbolic. But one thing is certain, the heads are not abstract. They are real faces, immortalized in stone, staring out at us with the silent authority of gods or kings. The Olmecs also left behind strange symbols, markings that some scholars believe could be the earliest form of writing in the Americas. On stone, stele, and carved artifacts, these symbols hint at a language lost to time, a script that may have seeded later systems of writing across Mesoamerica. Imagine, for a moment, that this was the very dawn of written history in the New World. A key that could unlock the voices of the past. If only we could fully decipher it. Dramatic pause. Yet to this day, the Olmec script remains incomplete, fragmentary, like whispers carried by the wind. The heart of the Olmec world was San Lorenzo, a great city of earth and stone platforms, canals and plazas where colossal heads stood guard. Later came La Venta, rising like an island in the swamps, dominated by a towering pyramid of clay, the oldest known in Mesoamerica. These centers were not just settlements, they were sacred landscapes designed with cosmic order in mind. The Olmecs saw the world as a place where humans and gods intertwined, where shamans transformed into jaguars, where sacred ball games reenacted the struggles of life and death. The jaguar itself was their most powerful symbol, carved into altars, masks, and figurines, representing power, fertility, and the mysterious crossing between worlds. But how did the Olmecs gain such knowledge, such vision? Some researchers propose they were simply brilliant innovators. Others suggest they inherited wisdom from an even older, forgotten culture, one that left no trace, but whose echoes live on in Olmec art and belief. And then, of course, there are the more controversial ideas that they were influenced by travelers from across the seas, or perhaps even something beyond our understanding. Pause. The truth is, we may never know, yet their influence is undeniable. The sacred ball game, the worship of feathered serpents, the use of ceremonial centers aligned with the stars, all of these ideas can be traced back to the Olmecs. Later civilizations, like the Maya and Aztecs, would expand and refine them, but the roots are Olmec. Without them, Mesoamerican history would look very different. And yet, by around 400 BCE, the Olmecs disappeared. Their great cities crumbled, their colossal heads toppled into silence, their people scattered, absorbed into other cultures, their identity fading into myth. Why? Was it climate change, floods, or droughts that made their swamps uninhabitable? Was it invasion by rivals? Or was their decline the result of internal collapse, the unraveling of a society that had burned too brightly, too quickly? Archaeologists dig, measure, and theorize, but the mystery remains unsolved. Pause. And speaking of mysteries, if you're enjoying this journey into the hidden past, take a moment right now to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Mysteries of Time. Your support helps us uncover more of these ancient secrets and bring forgotten civilizations back to life. Who knows, you might even suggest the next great mystery we explore. Now, back to the Olmecs. Some believe their legacy is not entirely lost. Traces of their culture live on in myths preserved by later peoples. The idea of the world tree, the axis that connects heaven, earth, and the underworld, appears first in Olmec art. The jaguar shaman, half human, half beast, becomes a recurring theme in later Mesoamerican religion. Even the mighty Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent deity of the Aztecs, may trace its origins to Olmec symbolism. The echoes of this forgotten people still resonate like ancient drumbeats beneath the soil. But perhaps the greatest enigma of the Olmecs is how little we truly know. For a culture so advanced, they left almost no written record. Their voices are silent, their histories erased by time. We are left with stone heads staring into eternity, jade masks buried in swamps, pyramids of clay crumbling in the rain. And as we piece together their story, we are forced to confront a chilling truth. Entire civilizations can rise, flourish, and vanish, leaving behind only fragments. What if the Olmecs were not unique? What if there are countless other cultures lost beneath the jungles, deserts, and oceans of the world, waiting to be rediscovered? Imagine what else lies buried beneath our feet. What secrets wait just beyond our reach? Perhaps one day archaeologists will uncover the missing complete Olmec script, a forgotten temple, or an artifact that reveals the true origins of this mysterious people. Until then, the Olmecs remain an enigma, a civilization that shaped the destiny of Mesoamerica, yet keeps its secrets locked away. Dramatic pause. Who were the Olmecs? A mother culture, a forgotten empire, or something even stranger? Their colossal heads still watch us, their silent gaze a reminder that history is deeper, darker, and more mysterious than we can ever imagine. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the shadows of time. If you want to continue exploring the hidden history of our world, don't miss our other videos like the Enigma of the Nazca Lines or the Secrets of Easter Island. Until next time, keep questioning, keep searching, and remember, the past is never truly gone. It waits in silence.